Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for Politically Incorrect Knitters Knitmas Day 22. Holy moly, we've made it so far. I'm Deplorable Knitter, Ann Pinkova. Thanks for joining us. We're excited to have everybody. I can't believe we're in the home stretch. Like, we're really in the home stretch. Tomorrow is Festivus, and then it's Christmas Eve, and then we're going offline until Saturday, like normal people, I think.
I think so.
Which will be weird. I think I might miss you.
I know.
I mean, all the people too, but we've been talking every day. It's kind of fun. And
I know. Everybody, everyone in chat, thanks for joining us. But yes, it's like, oh, call me.
You never call me, though. And so we're only 10 years apart. But there are some times where it's obvious that we're like different generations. And that is one of them. She will text me and I will call her. And I know that a lot of people hate that. But generally, I'm doing stuff. And I'm not just going to text. And so, like, I always call.
No, but that's also I guess you could say it's a millennial thing, probably. Hey, are you available to call instead of just calling you?
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
I don't know. That is part of it, too.
It's nothing urgent that I'm calling you about. It's not like, hey, I need you to pick me up from. No, it's...
Well, if you need me to pick you up, you'd be waiting a long time.
A long, long time.
It'll take me 20 minutes to drive there. And then Yell Cat says, no, don't call me. See, I know a lot of people feel like that. And like when somebody texts me, oh, well, she doesn't want anybody to email her or text her either. So that's
contact.
But I do know that a lot of people, like, I have friends who are like, when I'm texting you, it's because I want to text you. And I'm like, correct. But I'm not going to text you back. So if you want to talk to me, we should talk on the phone. Because I can do other things while I'm doing that. But anyway.
No, like some people are like, no, don't talk on the phone ever. I'm like, no, I'm fine talking on the phone. But I've said this before, but I do not like the vocal text messages because... First off, I could just scan them if it was on my phone. If you're going to text me, that's great. And some people are like, oh, I'm driving and whatever. I'm like, yeah, but I'm normally at work, which means I have to sit there and listen to whoever your message is when I'm supposed to be doing work things, not just kind of like looking at text messages on the sly. Yes.
Don't you wear headphones? Are you not allowed to?
No. Oh. No, I'm like a fully present work person who doesn't wear headphones.
Are people allowed to wear headphones or no?
I don't think so. Some do, I guess. But I ain't one of them.
Wendy says she's older and doesn't like talking on the phone. Sherry says her phones are on the wall. Texting kills the thumbs. Yeah. No, Mark, my husband and I were having a conversation today. And he is 50. He just turned 50. And I am 8 years younger than him. So he's talking about how Gen X is the best generation and, best whatever. And I'm like, you do know that I'm technically a millennial, right? Like, there's like some controversy. Like some people say like my year could be like the end of Gen X or we're Zennials because we're not. But he's going on and on about all this stuff. And I'm like, you do know.
Yeah.
Technically, you are married to one of those people.
Well... Okay, while I it's like, yes, there is some function in the labels in Gen X, millennial, whatever. But I think the intense generational loyalty is gayer than butt stuff. So I'm like, not like, yeah, I'm a millennial and I'm team millennial. I'm going to tell you about my millennial thing. I'm like, no, I don't care.
It started because a lot of you guys know we had trouble with a neighbor, younger guy in his early 20s. And so then it turned into my husband is the old guy with the cane.
Right.
Saying, get off my lawn.
Exactly. Shaking his fists at clouds.
Yeah. So it started off like that. Like, oh, all those kids that age, they don't have a work ethic and blah, blah, blah. Because he doesn't really talk about like, oh, different generations and stuff. And I just thought it was funny because he's like, oh, these millennials. And I'm like, you're married to one, right? Like,
and probably, I mean, I've never seen the other guy, but, that's like he may not even be a millennial. He may be younger. Like it's just like whatever the stare down
Yeah.
is from you, it's their fault. But
Yeah, people are talking about like they're technically a boomer but lived like a Gen X. Yeah, and that's what we were talking about because like I'm technically a millennial or a zennial, but really we were still that generation that like I didn't have my first cell phone until I was 18, and we had internet a little bit earlier than like my husband did, obviously, but like it was on the family computer in the middle of the room with the dial tone. So,
I don't know. No, I get a lot of you don't know this, you're this age. And I'm like, yeah, I do know that actually. There isn't
yeah.
a hard wall in between our generations. So
Yeah, no, it's just
yeah.
it's just funny. But it was funny to me because of how the whole conversation started. Um the comments. That your comment that you made about being gay just really got Chicken Lady going.
I'm sorry.
But it just struck me really funny because he was doing his old man rant. He doesn't do a lot of old man rants, but when he does them, they're good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was able to kind of like burst his, because once I said that, he just stopped talking because he's like, which made me laugh. That's all. So anyway, that's my long story about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So
Anyway.
we've been knitting. You've been knitting more than me.
I've been knitting, yeah.
Anne's made hats. Multiple in the last days.
I have 4 hats to make before Christmas, and I've got to 2.5, which ain't bad.
You're my hero. I have not done what I'm supposed to do. I'll talk about it next.
Anyways, so I have 1 orange hat completed.
I like
it's just
it.
plain ribbing, just for a dude, which probably won't like it because it doesn't have a sports store label type on it, but that's okay. That's fine. It's
if they don't like it, that's too damn bad. That's what I think about it.
I know it's kind of on them at that point, which is my opinion. But I don't know. It's merino wool. Everybody all the time talking about merino wool, merino wool. So that's
mostly you though. It's got to be your algorithm because I don't see the
algorithm.
The whole thing.
My algorithm is like, what's the best sportswear? Merino wool. Just say merino wool and everything's magical. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's merino wool. And I only knew it was that because I checked the label. And I'm also hat number 3 is going to look just like it. So, woohoo.
So wait, now go back to the cable one.
Yes. The cable one, there are some mistakes here.
And nobody cares. I like it.
And there's, I think it's cute. There is an overall cable-y pattern. But yeah, there's is it that one? I don't know. One of these rows, I switched directions mid-row. And another one, I did it kind of at the top. I'm like, oops, wrong way. Could I have undid just the stitches on the one row and then redid? Yeah, but no.
But you didn't, and that's but it's cute. I like it.
Yes, I think it's cute. Think it needs a pom-pom?
Do you have like a fur one?
Well, I was thinking of just doing it with the yarn, with the blue and the speckled.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have a pom-pom. I'd have to make a pom-pom. I have a pom-pom maker.
I've never used one of those. Are they any good?
They're good. They're I have one of the plastic ones that's done by, is it Clover is the company? Mm-hmm. Anyways, got it at Joann's before they closed. But yeah, it works pretty well.
Cool.
I would say it's worth having as a tool because I've done the whole thing where you've found an odd piece of cardboard and wrapped stuff around it.
I use my phone.
Yeah.
I use the width of my phone is generally pretty good for a pom-pom, but if I try to actually use these ones personally because I just prefer them. But I think, maybe you could put a blue one on to kind of tie that blue back in or put blue in it.
That's what I was thinking because there's like some of the speckles are, it's not the same blue, but there's a bluish green in there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, with the white and the blue, I could do a pom-pom.
Yes, I think it'd be cute. And they can always cut it off if they don't like it.
That's true. That's true. And it's a cute hat. Look at that.
It
It's
is
so
a cute
nice.
hat. I like it.
I meant for the brim to be a fold up thing, and then I got bored. So, I mean, if she has a smaller head than me, she can just fold up anyways. So,
Mm-hmm. So it's cute though. I like it. And I'm impressed that you got it done so quickly.
thanks. I was
So,
determined.
yeah. No, I wish that I could have gotten some knitting done today, but I did get some done, but not nearly enough is all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I do like the hat.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to do for the fourth one. So I'll have to think about it as I'm knitting the other orange one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is it 2 women and 2 men?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could do another one similar to that. It doesn't have to be the same colors, but kind of like make the girls set and the boys set.
True. True.
You could do it with less cables.
Yeah. I don't have enough of this color of yarn.
Yeah, but
Maybe I
if you have something similar, or not even similar, just I'm just saying, kind of keep them similar styles. I guess
True. True.
you could do a 2x2 rib with a couple of them, like every third one being a small cable or something.
True.
It would go faster.
Mm-hmm. Think about it.
Mm-hmm. So cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Good job, Anne.
Thanks. I'm trying my best, and I am hoping and praying that some of my packages come in time because I ordered them like several weeks ago. They should have been okay, but they have not arrived yet, and it's going to be a pretty sad Christmas for somebody in particular. So I'm like, come on.
Oh, wow. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. It's all right. They'll
Is
get
it
them
an
out.
adult at least?
It's an adult. It's not a kid.
Okay. At least they understand. It's not like the kid who's like, but it's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt didn't give me anything because,
I got gifts for Christmas. Like, no, but still.
Mm-mm. Yeah. So I have my hat. It's still the same hat I've been working on. Holy moly, that color burns your retinas with my light on. What is happening? Hold on. Okay, that's
like one of my little twinkle lights, but in your face.
So it's very pretty blue. It's very pretty cable. And I was telling Anne before we started, the cable, you can stop doing that. Light. Okay, so you can see the cable pattern is not terribly difficult, but you do have to pay attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have not had, this should have been done a week ago or more, right? Like really. But I just have not had the time to like sit and do it where I'm not like being pulled in other directions, which is the problem. And I'm to the part now where the pattern says decrease, but I'm making this for someone whose head is larger. And at first I thought it wasn't going to be wide enough, but it's certainly wide enough. I can tell you that. And it's got a really nice stretch. It is not tall enough. So I sent a picture of the chart and a picture of my hat to Anne. And I'm like, hey, it has it decreasing like this, but I'm going to do this instead. And she's like, yes, you can do that. I knew I could do it, but I also needed somebody.
You need someone to hold your hand a little bit and be like, is this okay? Be like, yeah, it's fine.
Well, because these fancy cables, how it decreases is, see these fancy cables? Oh, you know what I could do? These fancy cables start off as regular cables. And so instead of just stopping it, I can just make it a regular cable like this up at the top. And then it'll look like it was on purpose.
There you go.
This is why we talk about it with each other, because sometimes you need that extra. But this is a commission, and I got a text message today that said, how's the project coming? Project will be done tomorrow. I can deliver if need be, because that was my bad. So, but yeah, I've got to make it at least probably another inch before I start decreasing, just to be on the safe side. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it's always better if your hat's a little loose than if it's like it doesn't quite cover your ears, right?
Right, yeah.
So
you want it to cover your ears. You live in a cold place.
Yeah.
And if you don't want it to cover your ears, you can always flip that up. That's easier than not having enough and getting into yarmulke territory, and
Yeah, well, and like I said, the friend has a larger head. Like, I don't notice it when I look at them, but I've like made hats. I've been like, try this on, and it doesn't fit. And I'm so surprised that does not fit.
What a
Like,
big old bobblehead you got there.
it's crazy to me though, because you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't seem right. But yeah, so it needs like another inch before it can decrease. That's the moral of the story. And it's not a difficult pattern, but it's difficult enough that I have to pay attention. And I had to get up and go to work this morning. I was at work at like 6:45. My boss was like, "Oh, when you said you were coming early, I didn't expect you to be that early." Right. That's stuff to do. Like this is just about Christmas, friends. Like,
exactly.
We went and saw David today. That was like my priority. The work thing was just, I had to work, but you know.
How do you like it?
I liked it a lot. You know, I obviously have read my Bible and know the story of David, but they really focused on like a lot of the fighting that was going on. And so seeing it, like, I mean, obviously it starts with the Philistines, but then there's more later. And I'm like, I didn't remember all of this. My husband's like, yeah, there's a little bit of like religious fighting. I wasn't really expecting that. Like, we're kind of in this
Bible story.
And you know, he's like, it's kind of a little disconcerting to see all of the fighting for, you know, and I'm like, well, that's how it was back then. Like,
right.
I don't know. No, it was good though. It was musical. I didn't know that. Like, not a musical, but there's like 4 or 5 songs inside of it. So it was fun.
Right.
No, I really liked it. My kids really liked it. One of my favorite things about taking the kids to things like that is like not even watching the thing. It's watching them watch the thing with like the, you know, they just are so cute. I like them a lot. So it's handy.
I saw a not quite Hallmark movie called Merv. And I think it was actually done by Amazon. But it was like, yeah, Merv or Merv. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. It wasn't that great of a film. But it was put on by Amazon, and the director was a gal who's been involved with a lot of Hallmark movies in the past. And it was Zooey Deschanel and Charlie Cox. And they had this dog named Merv, and they had been like a couple for a long time, and then they broke up. So they had joint custody of their dog, and their dog was depressed. But guys, they're not going to spoil this thing for you. They got back together at Christmas. Oh, man.
I was watching, it wasn't a Hallmark movie, but it was a similar kind of movie.
Right.
My kids is like, how come you like these so much? I'm like, because it always ends happily. Like, yeah, it's kind of dumb. Yeah, it's kind of predictable. But I like the fact that they are always a happy ending.
Right.
You know.
And I mean,
because that's not life always.
Yeah. And I mean, I like both Zooey Deschanel and Charlie Cox. So
I don't know who Charlie Cox is. Maybe if I saw him, but my phone's over there, so I'll
look later. He played Daredevil, and he's not in a lot of things, which just made me go. Which is one of the reasons I was like, "Whoa, hey, it's hit this guy."
Interesting.
He did not have to use his full range of acting in this one. He may have phoned it in a little bit.
Well, you know. Phoned it in. There was one I was watching. It was so bad it was good. Like the acting was that bad. There was a really cute one I watched yesterday in the morning. So my kids woke me up at 5 because that's when I wanted to get up on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Obviously. What was it called? It's gone. It was a cute movie though. If I think of it, I'll let you know. I don't know. I tried. It's hard.
So I don't think I told you this. Maybe I did. I may have succumbed to temptation and got more bears.
And you did not tell me this.
The bears are not dressed yet. Would you like to see the bears, though?
Oh, my God. All right. Let's see the bears.
See the bears. Yeah, like my sweater. It's a nice sweater.
You're going to have to turn the light on for them the way you just turned it on for me because you just can't tell on screen.
That's true. It was a Christmas gift.
Oh, hey, speaking of Christmas gifts, can I tell you a quick story?
What?
So our very good friend, who is also one of our neighbors, I made her a cowl and she wasn't
Yeah.
home when I dropped it off, so I just hung it on her door, like the present.
Mhm.
And she called me and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I love this thing. I don't know what it is, but can I just wear it?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can just wear it, or you can tuck it into your jacket, like when it's cold out and you don't have to worry about a scarf." And she's like, "I love it. It's so soft. It's beautiful." I showed it to you guys, I don't know, like 2 months ago when I made it. It was purple. It was like a little cowl with a little bandana, but it was very, very cute. And she was just thrilled. It was exciting. I like
Nice.
name for people like that, who are
Mhm.
like thrilled. So, Yellcat is asking if it's Miles O'Bruin. I don't know who that
Yes.
is, but
Yes, it is.
is it?
Well,
Okay.
both of them will be. They will be follow-up bears, so the other bears have friends, even though I messed up the sizes, because
Okay.
this buddy, once he is, I don't know, defrocked, take ribbon's coming off, will fit nicely with the bigger one.
God.
It's
Okay.
okay. He'll have his own little shirt and everything. He doesn't need the ribbon.
But he's cute. That's a cute
Isn't
bear.
he though? I love okay, these were bought specifically because they're blonde and very ruffled looking. And I
Hmm.
thought that was funny because the character in question is also blonde curly haired guy who like has a perpetually bad day.
Oh,
So
okay.
this guy
Oh,
though
he's cute too.
is my favorite. Oh my
He
gosh.
looks like he's been kind of through the ringer, which I kind of like about him.
Yes. And he's got like his shoulders are wider and he again, it's the ruffled look, it's the adorable look, it's the 2 to 5 beers after work look. I love this bear.
Cute.
But anyways, so yes, I
Well,
gotta
that's exciting.
yes.
Make one of them from the dark universe.
No.
I don't know
I
what
don't
that
like
means.
that
Sounds
outfit
like
as
me.
much.
Absolutely not. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Mhm. No, but they will be going to the different bear recipients, even though okay. So like I said, this will go nicely with the large bear. Here, he can sit over there. But the other bear is smaller than this one, so this will be a significantly larger bear. But I think he's cute enough that it doesn't matter. And that's my
Hmm.
story.
Hmm. Or if he's too big, you keep him for yourself because you seem to be kind of attached, and then you get a smaller one for the small bear.
Now, see, part of this is that the bears have to leave. Okay, I have several. I'm not. I mean, I have a couple stuffed animals around. I'm not really a big stuffed animal person, but more important than that, I don't want to become a stuffed animal person. So this is already dangerously close to me becoming a stuffed animal person. Therefore, these bears have to leave my house.
But see the way you're holding him, like he's your best friend. I don't know, Anne. I think
He
he
is my
wants to
best
stay.
friend. And the other two bears were also my best friends, but they had to go. They had jobs to do. They're busy. They're working professionals. Their job is to go off and comfort the sick or whatever. So they may
Mhm.
also need a chief of operations to assist them in their task.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Um, oh, excuse me. See, I've stopped, and by the time we're done podcasting, I'm not going to want to knit that hat, which is going to be the problem.
Mhm.
They graduated from Fleet Academy and went on to their assignments. So
Exactly.
there you go.
I gave them a
Um,
rank. I gave them a commission. I sent them on their way.
Excellent. Well, that's as long as it makes you happy, and as long as you can keep finding people to make these bears for, because it seems to be a thing you're enjoying. So,
I am stopping after this one. I know everyone says that they think I'm stopping, that, I'm lying to myself when I say this, but I really am, though.
okay. Turn on your interrogation light so everybody can see your cute sweater.
Oh, okay. Though they will
Is
see
that
that
long? Is it like mid thigh?
it is. It is mid thigh. It's one of those without buttons. So I
Mm-hmm.
have a belt on it to kind of keep together. But yeah, got it for Christmas. See?
Mm-hmm.
Interrogation. Nope. Oh, that's not working at all.
Yeah, I
Hang
don't know
on.
what happened all of a sudden. It
When
worked
you get
well
the
when you did it
camera, it'll
earlier.
think about it. You can see it a little on the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
It's cute. Is it actually a knit sweater or is it?
It is a knit sweater, and it's a double knit
Okay.
sweater too. Because when I was putting a brooch on it, because I thought it'd be festive, um, I didn't want to snag it. So,
Hmm.
but anyways, it is, yeah. It is the Haunted Mansion wallpaper, which I'm very excited about. And it's from my friend who I went to France with this past summer because while we were there for her birthday, we went to French Disneyland and started the day at the
I
Haunted
didn't
Mansion.
know that.
Sure, I told you. Did I not tell you we went to French
Just
Disneyland?
because I feel like I would have remembered French Disney.
Well, we went to French Disney and it was a lovely day. And
Okay, I believe you.
okay, it's a great time. It's smaller than Disney World, of course, and it was
Mhm.
delightful. And went on the Indiana Jones ride and the rest of it, and got the big ears and had a grand old day. And okay, it was really funny because
I did
the
not hear the story.
the best roller coaster there, or at least the one we enjoyed the most, was actually in their little Marvel superhero world that they had there. Um, which was great. But it was one of those indoor dark roller coasters. And
Mhm.
okay, there was no line for this at all, like none. And I don't know if there was no line about for it, if it just happened to be how the day was, or was it because it was Captain Marvel forward, like the theming of the ride and stuff. You know how theme rides have silly
Yeah.
plots, and the silly plots were the aliens were coming, and Iron Man and Captain Marvel were teaming up to fight the aliens, and you were the new recruit in the rocket and going around in this dark roller coaster, and then there'd be like this sort of screen with like fake flame coming up alongside you when you're going around in the dark. Great ride. But it was funny because it was in French, that half the dialogue was in French and half of it was in English. So Tony Stark, Iron Man, with an outrageous French accent was hilarious. And
No, no, I never heard the story. I cannot believe you
man,
held out on me for all these months.
I
I'm a
don't
little
remember
disappointed.
because we went to the shawarma place for lunch, like they have in the Avengers. So we're in this most American looking cafe in French Disney World, going like, look, this is an okay sandwich. This is not shawarma. And where are the fries? And yeah.
I don't know what shawarma is myself.
It's kind of like a hero. It's in that
Okay.
family. Yeah.
I've heard but I don't think it's a New York thing so much. Maybe if you're in the city, but not like,
Yeah.
you know.
It's I went to a shawarma place in Pittsburgh before, which is where this friend is from. But I don't know that there's one near me.
Hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, that's fun.
Anyways, yeah, we had a good time.
I'm glad.
We enjoyed ourselves.
Hmm. Very
We
nice.
hydrated.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So
I'm sorry that I have not previously told this story.
it's okay. I thought I got the whole French debrief. I didn't even get any picture of you guys in the ears. I mean,
Oh. I
like
didn't
I got
really
a lot of
post.
the pictures.
Yeah. I didn't post a lot of them online, like almost none at all, but I sent some directly to you.
You sent some to me, but I never got one with yours. I would have remembered that.
You would have
And I would
remembered that
show the
you.
kids, and the kids would have been like, "What? She got to go to Disney and Universal this year?" When we made a big deal about how this is the only time they're going anywhere ever. So, but when you're a
Right.
grown up with grown up money, you can do what you want.
That is true.
Whether or not it's a good decision, it's up to you whether or not you should do it. So that's
Yeah. And the whole train system thing was actually very cool because they have a stop that is Disneyland. So
oh, that's
you
cool.
walk into the train and there is the little mouse ears, like this is your stop. It's at the end of the line, and you walk off the train and it's like not even a block walk
Oh,
right into the
nice.
gates.
I mean, that makes sense. Like if you're gonna do it right. If you've
Yeah.
got public transport and whatever, like do it.
Yeah, and France has this weird thing where they regulate what kind of advertising that you can have on their roadways. So it'll be like a government issued monochrome sign of whatever the stop happens to be, and,
Mhm.
not speaking much French. It's kind of unclear what they mean sometimes, but they will have like an official Disney World sign
Mhm.
just so you know which exit to take, but not necessarily like, visit our park, the
Yeah.
normal, it's like, I don't
But the
know,
monochrome mouse ears at least let you know that this is the
right.
thing you're looking for.
Like, come
How cool.
here to Disney World. I'm like, there I go. So yeah,
That's
that's
fun.
been, mhm. But yeah,
Very
it was good.
cool. And so I'm sorry, we went off on a tangent. So the sweater ties into Disney because you guys went to French Disney and you went to
Yeah,
the
because it's
Haunted Mansion. Is that what happened?
Haunted Mansion. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that's why she got me the sweater. We had a great time.
I just that's okay. I just missed it.
Like,
So good. Well, it's been a
mhm.
half hour and we haven't even opened an advent yet. So
Oh
perhaps we
man, we
should.
should get there. Yeah.
Since I've already determined I'm not going to be knitting. No, I got to knit tonight. I've got to.
Mhm.
I think. Yeah, I think I have to. Okay. It's day 22. I think you get to read today.
Okay. Oh, and you have a whole book to read today. We better get booking.
I don't think it's terribly long. Oops, I accidentally looked at my yarn today. I usually try not to, but it
Oh
fell out
no.
of my package. Oh, pretty.
Oh, this picture's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Day 22. Washington, D.C., officially the District of Columbia, is the capital city and federal district of the United States of America. It was named after George Washington, what a guy, and Columbia, the female personification of the nation. The city was established in 1790 under the Residence Act and is home to the U.S. Capitol, the White House, and the Supreme Court. The unforgettable experience of visiting DC might include taking pictures of the monuments lining the grand avenues, viewing the fine art and history museums run by the Smithsonian Institution, seeing the Capitol building and the White House, visiting the Library of Congress, biking through Rock Creek Park, watching workers push wheelbarrows full of money across the floors of the Bureau of Engraving and Printing,
What?
or rooting for the Nationals baseball team. I know where I'm going. Since we only have one day here, we are going to focus on the National Mall where we'll see the monuments such as the Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial, Jefferson Memorial, and the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. The cherry trees, a gift from Japan in 1912, 1965, and 2025, are mostly located around the Tidal Basin, East Potomac Park, and near the Washington Monument. They are a symbol of friendship and diplomacy between the United States and Japan. For those of us who don't live near DC, we can view the trees live 24/7 on nationalcherryblossomfestival.org/bloomwatch camera.
Cool.
That
That's
is
really
great.
interesting. Look at how pretty this picture is.
It
Oh,
is
hold on.
stunning.
Oh, there it
And
goes. It is
did
so pretty.
you it is very pretty. Did you hear that Trump wants to build a triumphal arch in America for the 250th anniversary?
I did not hear that.
Well, the madman's going to do it.
Of course he is. I bet people are just so mad about that too. So
Let's look at the yarn. Ooh,
the yarn is pretty.
it is pretty.
It
And
is
a very
very,
delicate one.
yep. It is. Here,
Which suits
let's
the
see.
cherry blossoms.
There. It's got the pinks in it and like whites, and that's kind of like a grayish stone color, perhaps, because we're talking about the monuments.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Hellcat says, I hope he names it the Arc to Trump, which is what we'll all call it. It doesn't even
Yes,
need to be
whether or
named
not that's the name, so that's fine.
where it's the official like go America super cool monument arc, but we'll all call it the Arc to Trump. So
I'm with it. I think it's perfect. Man, these pinks just flow one to another.
mm-hmm.
So pretty. So pretty. Yay. It's hard to tell, but oh, something. Oh, it's stuck. This is a sticker from my other advent that's in my basket now. And it keeps coming off, the stickers.
Oh no.
Stop blowing up. There we go. Ooh, look at that. You can actually see the colors.
They're very nice.
Sorry, I It's been a long day. Like I said, I got up and cleaned the house at the crack of dawn this morning.
Right. Well, I've said before, you know how Shauna has hers hanging behind her. Do a little
Mhm,
Vanna White action. Ooh, there we go. They're mostly laying
mhm,
flat. Look at that. Look at that.
mhm. Nice.
Mhm. But yes, these last colors in particular kind of fade into each other, which I love.
Yeah, from that one that's almost whitish, I think, right
Mhm.
there, looking on, could be like a perfect little fade for something.
Yeah,
I'm getting some ideas. We'll see what
I know.
happens.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we only have a couple more days left, which is surprising.
Before Anne opens her advents, I'm gonna do the quick rundown. Tomorrow night at 6 Eastern,
6
6
Eastern.
to 8 Eastern, 5 Central. We are doing the Festivus party. We are going to have lots of guests. We are doing the Rip Your Whip. I hope we'll talk, instead of doing the airing of grievances, I hope maybe we'll talk about traditions or happy things, different reasons we're taking out our projects, whatever it may be.
I think the
But
airing of grievances will be the project. What did you think
yes,
you're going to do and what actually happened?
right. But I just hope that it's a nice holiday chat, even though it's kind
Oh,
of
sure.
like a, you know,
Festive
Festivus.
party.
But so
Feats of
that's
strength
happening.
will our hands give out, wrapping up all the
Yes.
stuff.
Yes. So that is tomorrow. And then on Christmas Eve, we're probably going to do, we haven't discussed the time, but I'm assuming no later than 10 Eastern
No,
because I
no.
have things to do. I have desserts to make. So,
Mhm.
um, and we're going to do our day 24 and our big skein that's technically labeled day 25 on that day because
Right.
we love you guys, but we're not going to podcast on Christmas.
We
So,
love you all, but we're not spending Christmas with y'all. In spirit, we are.
mhm.
In spirit, we hope you all
Mhm.
have lovely Christmases.
But yeah, so just be aware that tomorrow night is a long episode, 6 to 8 Eastern. And then on Christmas Eve, it'll be a morning episode.
Right.
Hopefully you can, if you're off or what around, you can hang out with us for a little bit while you're getting your final stuff going. And then we'll have to get our final stuff going so we can't labor
Mhm.
too long. So,
Right.
but yes, programming notes.
Yes.
Fine, go spend time with your families on Christmas.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it
I know.
happens.
It is what it is, man.
Uh-huh.
I got those kids. They're like demanding and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't know.
You're like making memories or whatever.
The one has suddenly become the dessert guru, and we're making 2 trifles, one for Christmas Eve and one for Christmas Day. So I got to do that on Christmas Eve. So they're nice and fresh, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants a soggy trifle.
Like, oh no, I have to make and eat all of these trifles.
I don't need to be eating them. That's fine.
Like, hopefully you'll be eating some of them.
Yeah, some more pizzelles to make. There's things to do. That's all right. So
Would
what's
you?
our book? Is it
Our
a
book,
good one?
it is a good one. Um,
Okay.
it might even be by the real author, but somebody put a soft lens over this, so you can barely see it. But since I know who the real author is, it does look like that, but only if you're like bringing the focus. It is Emma by Jane Austen.
You know, I don't think I've read that one. And I
Really?
read a lot of her books.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There you
Well,
go.
that's nice.
Emma.
That's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice little book.
Very good. I gotta say, I'm
Yeah,
just a slight bit disappointed that it's actually by the correct author.
that is true.
I mean, that was pretty much a blast when all of the things were just ridiculous.
Right. I mean, excuse
Oh,
me.
bless you.
Excuse me a moment.
Mm-hmm. But Yellcat says, remember, meat does not go in the trifle. I don't know. If you're Joey, it's fine. It's, whipped cream and cake and cherries and beef and, for anybody who doesn't know, it's a Friends reference. One of the characters made one and it was terrible and awful, but the one guy ate it all because he ate everything. So
There you go.
there you go.
Okay.
So
My
Lovely.
brother is trying to teach his son, "How you doing?" Because he's already got "Hi." So he's trying to get him the progression. Because
Yeah.
the child will walk up and bum food off people. He'll just do a big grin and go, "Hi." And he's
What do you got for
imagining
me?
exactly like, "Hi, I also like what you have," which
Hmm.
is a terrible thing to teach him. But Max is, like, let's up his game. Let's give him some more tools for this. We'll never have to feed this kid again. He'll just
I
watch.
mean, if a kid, hopefully I at least vaguely know them,
Mhm.
right? But if somebody that I know comes up to me and says, "How you doing?" because they want to eat some of my trifle or something, I would be sharing probably. So
Exactly.
I get it.
But anyways, the thing you probably should not teach the chillins. All right. So Damon
It's all relative.
who says share special moments
Like these ones that we're
like
sharing
these
together.
ones that we're having right now with the trifle and the bears and the little packages that don't quite want to come undone. I don't know how to get this undone without ripping it, and I don't want to rip it.
Take your time. You'll be fine.
Can
You open it from the bottom?
now the way that
Mm.
it's folded in from the bottom.
Mm. I see.
Okay, I got a knitting needle. There we go.
She has a tool like a monkey, and she was finally able to open it.
Exactly. You have to have tools around. The tool that I previously grabbed so I could get the wax out of my menorah. I say,
It's full of uses right there. You're all set.
exactly. I no longer have a flame element. So
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about you laying yourself on fire, so that's handy.
well, were you really worried though?
I need to sit up straight. I notice that I hunch all the time. I'm going to be that lady with the lump on my back.
Oh no. So today's jam is raspberry lychee spread.
Very good. They like lychee. This is the second time you've had one.
I know. I like lychee, so that works out.
Right, but I still don't know what it is. One of these days, I will become more cultured, perhaps.
One
Or
of
maybe
those
not. It's hard
weird
to say.
Asian fruits like persimmons, which apparently is a more common thing in other parts of America than it is where I live. We're not really a
Not here.
persimmon folk.
I don't know where they come from, but it's not New York, so I can tell you that.
Well, I know that apparently, I don't know if it's for Thanksgiving or Christmas, because like I said, it's not a common thing, but like Martha Stewart has like this persimmon cake bread recipe.
She's Martha Stewart. Is she really a real person?
I think so. I believe in Martha Stewart. I believe in Martha Stewart and her shed that she has entirely for her baskets, which is not even something I previously knew to be envious about. But now that I know that it exists, I'm like, I want the basket shed. I want
I
to
can
live
think
on such a
of so many
grand
better
estate
things.
that I need a shed for my baskets.
No, there's so many other things I would prefer to put in a shed.
Yeah.
I would really like to have a she shed with my yarn, like have my husband insulate it and like give me some sort of space heater and an armchair. I'd really
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Although with the way my life's been lately, I wouldn't even be able to go out there. So I guess it's not really worth thinking about.
But consider, I mean, if you had a shed for your baskets, that does not stop you from having many sheds full of many things.
But then you have to manage all your sheds full of many things, and that seems
Well,
stressful to
then
me.
you'll be Martha Stewart and you'll have a person who does that.
That is true. I mean, if I have somebody like out there like airing out my knitting shed so that,
Doesn't
sunlight
get
and
too, yeah.
mothballs and shit and yeah,
Yep. Giving it a good
a shed
shot.
for each word. What are we, dragons now?
Yeah.
I mean, we could be. It's hard to say. So.
But anyways.
Oh, I am so sorry about the yawning. I guess that the early morning hit me a little harder than I realized now that I'm quiet, And then you could connect the sheds with covered walkways. Oh my gosh. And
Or
Katie
at
says,
least very
you,
pretty little cobblestone, paths.
mhm, that'd be nice. But Katie says you need to look up the Martha Stewart eggnog recipe. Just one small cup each. The hell's in her eggnog? That could be
Very
trash.
boozy. Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
No.
Somebody
I
gave us
just
a
like
bottle of wine for our anniversary, and last night after I don't know the kids went to bed or something, my husband goes, "Well, I guess we forgot to drink our wine." So we'll just serve it at Christmas now. It's fine. It's
towards
no
that.
big deal.
See, I love eggnog. I love homemade eggnog. My mom makes it every year. It's incredible. You have the
That's
egg
nice.
thing. So,
I enjoy you enjoying your eggnog,
it is very much like a thin custard with nutmeg
which
in
is
it.
super gross to me.
Oh, it's so good.
No, no, thank you. I'm all set.
And she used to, she doesn't anymore, but she would do the really heavy whipped whipping cream.
Hmm.
So, like, you'd pour it weird, and like half your cup would be whipping cream, and it just the foamy. It was so good. But you really want to get to the eggnog part. You don't want it to be all whipping cream. So,
Interesting.
best day
It sounds
ever.
nice. Does she still make eggnog or no?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Are you gonna have some, or have you already had some?
I've already had some, and I will probably continue to have some.
That'll be nice for you.
Thank you. I love that you love that for me.
I do love it for you. Just because I don't personally enjoy something doesn't mean that I want to like rain on your parade. Just means that it's more for you to enjoy, which is
It is
really
more for
good
me.
in the end.
Though,
Yeah,
gotta say, those we talked previously, those sandwiches and the whole cheese ball thing. Wish you could have been there for that. That was some good stuff.
I do kind of wish I could have been there for that also. But once again, it's that distance thing. It's a little difficult.
I know.
We'll
I
figure it
know.
out.
Oh,
But
come for Christmas one year. I'm sure your family won't mind.
gosh, my no, we are. I think I may have said it before, but we are blessed with so many grandparents and things that like want
Mhm.
to do stuff with us and see us
Right,
that it's
right,
it's almost difficult, and it's a
mhm,
super great problem to have.
right.
But in that same vein, if we were to skip a major holiday, they would
It
probably die. So
would
it would be
be
bad.
the end of all things.
It would be. It would be. So, but I'm going to read you guys a story tonight. So,
Yay!
this is I don't know. I was telling Ann I think we've had this since my first kid was born. It's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore, and this is the version where everybody is a mouse because why wouldn't they be?
Of course.
So, 'twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung. You can't see that side, can you? The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Oops, sorry. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
Whee!
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. So look at there's little mouse. Oh, it's a little glary, but there's little mouse Santa and his little reindeer. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, all. So as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. Trying to. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Yay!
Yay! I like that.
That's lovely.
It's one of those things. So now I'm going to go make my kids listen to it, even though we don't generally read picture books anymore. But you know what? Too darn bad. Mommy's got a hankering to read you guys,
That's right. It's time for your Christmas story, whether you like it or not.
Whether you want to hear it or not, you're going to have to get off your video game and listen to me.
Get off your video game and enjoy Christmas, kids, like a family.
No, actually, just before we J.M. Galloway says it's so charming with mice. Yes. And you probably can't see it on the thing, but all of the snow is like glitter. It's all like you can feel it, and it all like actually shines. And it's very, very pretty. The kids have always liked it because it's got texture.
Mm-hmm. All the sparkly snow.
No, you said we were going to enjoy Christmas. I mean, we went and saw David today, and then we came home and we watched The Grinch that came out in 2019 or 2018 or whatever that was. The newer one. And so that was a good time. And everybody's going to miss us. And my kids are going to miss us doing this every night because it's like a guaranteed half hour, 45 minutes of them being allowed to play video games.
Wow.
So they love it because, it's very handy, but that's okay. So
that's all right. And if you're off and doing things all day, you get a little bit of a break in the evening, then off to bed.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't mind, but it's one of those deals where they are self-contained. They will just do their thing and they don't really need anything. They're big enough now, but still they like to interrupt me. So it's okay. But that was lots of fun. Thanks for humoring me, everyone. I don't think we're going to have a reading tomorrow because we're doing Festivus, which is a little bit sad. Poor Anne has like the sneezes or something. You've verklempt like a little.
Having a moment here. No, I am very sneezy. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So Anne's having her troubles, so we better let her go. We'll see you guys tomorrow night at 6 Eastern for Festivus with Lynn and Joan and Holly, right? No, not Holly. Yes, Holly. Yeah. Okay, she wasn't. So, whose birthday is it then? It wasn't her birthday.
Emily. It's Emily's birthday. Woldenburn. Yeah.
Yes. And Liz and Therese and
Caro.
I can't remember the list.
Lynn? I have to do. Yeah. Us. Very important. Lynn, Liz, Therese, Caro, Holly, Joan, Amy.
I forgot Caro and Amy. I was close. Sorry, friends. I wasn't on purpose. I like you all. But
gotta make sure we have enough hors d'oeuvres for everybody, okay?
6 Eastern. We'll all be here.
We'll all be here, and we hope hope the chat will play along with us when it comes to
Mhm.
ripping stuff out. And yeah, it'll be a great time.
It will be a good time. So we will see you guys tomorrow night, and thanks for joining us. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, say.